Goddamn kids leaving their clothes all over the aisle. Yo, what up everybody, welcome back to the Phil Sir channel, back here bringing another video, and in today's video, we have another toy hunt, and today's toy hunt is at Target. I really don't know what to tell you. I knew that Walmart was doing good, and it's unbelievable, like, how well that video is doing. So I was like, hey man, why not, like, change it up and go to Target? And at the same time as I was in at Target, and straight across the street from Walmart, a different Walmart from the last toy hunt, because that Walmart is like pretty close to me, and this is like at the bigger city outside of my city. So expect a quick Walmart one coming very soon as well, because I got it all on the same day, footage wise. But with that said, let's get right into the aisle. Looking at it here from the front view, you guys can see they're actually rather bare. Like looking at the little prongs, there's not a whole lot. There's only about five like rows of guys. There's some guys laying down, and then they got the reconciling playsets at the bottom, which are rather interesting to me. I like seeing playsets, and I wish I could get into playsets more, but personally, if I can just get all this stuff on its own but with cooler figures, why not do that? But I understand as a beginning collector how cool playsets could be, because they definitely were cool to me when I first started. But yeah, unfortunately rather bare. But with that said, let's move up to the top. At the top we have two SummerSlam Brie Bellas, just like we saw in our last Walmart toy hunt. I guess these Brie Bellas SummerSlam series aren't selling very well. It kind of seems like they're shelf warming. There's two of them here. I believe there's two of them at Walmart. I think it was last week when we went there. So moving down, we do have two of the Wreckin' Slam series figures, Regan, which I think these figures are pretty cool. They're pretty similar to the Flex Force, but I can't tell because I wouldn't get them or anything. But they look like a mix between Flex Force and the basic series, and maybe they are just straight up the basic series, but I think it's Flex Force where it flings itself and is kind of spring loaded. So yeah, they come with pretty cool accessories. This Daniel Bryan looks like it comes with a garbage can with something, and I can't really tell what that is. But yeah, and it looks like he does have open hands, so he can't handle the garbage can as well, which is something I really like to see. Like, I can appreciate the detail in where they don't give us an accessory that a guy can hold, but he can't hold it because he has fists. I appreciate it. Mattel, thank you. And then it looks like the Rey Mysterio comes with steel steps, and I don't know why, but there's holes in the steel steps, maybe for his feet to fling them. I really don't know, and I also don't know what a bigger guy would look like in this packaging, but especially from this image here, you can tell that Daniel Bryan and especially Rey Mysterio aren't touching the bottom of the box. I don't know if that's an intentional thing, or if the box is just made for one size person, and someone like the Big Show or Brock Lesnar is going to touch the bottom, but these smaller guys are getting the same placement on the card, which is causing them to stand up. And it also does look like this Daniel Bryan box is like ripped, because it doesn't seem like there's a back left portion like there is on a Rey Mysterio figure. But if you look at the top of the prong these guys are on, it does just say WWE 1999. Do not be worried, these basic-ish figures are not the same price as an Elite. They are only $9.99. As you guys can see, there's a little empty tag that says WWE Regan, and yeah, so that's just what they are. They're actually only $10, which isn't a bad price point. Moving down, we have plenty of AJ Styles. We got 4 of the Series 101 and the Top Picks AJ Styles. I swear this Top Picks has been there since the day it came out. I remember, like, when they first started coming out, I went there looking for the Elites Top Picks, and I think that's when they had the basics. I don't really remember, but I remember as soon as they had the basics, AJ Styles was loaded there, and they still have the AJ Styles there. one of the very few elites they have here is just one Network Spotlight Jinder Mahal, which is rather sad because I know the Network Spotlight is still a thing for Toys R Us, but in America, when we don't have Toys R Us, I believe the Network Spotlight series is owned by Target or is given to Target. I don't know how that works if Target owns the right to selling certain figures, but the Network Spotlight Jinder Mahal is here. Pretty nice figure, honestly. Like, I might end up getting it, but not here, not now. And behind that Jinder Mahal, we do have a couple of the top picks, Jeff Hardy's and more AJ Styles, of course. Then kind of something I know is a Target mainstay is the Ultimate Edition. This is actually where I got the Ronda Rousey Ultimate Edition, and here they had two Shinsuke's. I'm really kind of a fan of this Ultimate Edition, and I'm glad that we're still getting more of them. Like, I think they already have season 5 planned out to get to us, so it's nice to see that they're not going to cancel anytime soon like they did with the Entrance Greats line, because this is really a rather nice line, and the figures look good in and out of the box. And I feel like 30 is kind of a high price point, but it's really not bad, and I understand, and I think that I think they're great figures, and I wouldn't be mad if all we got from Mattel was these Ultimate Editions. Moving down, laying here flat, which I love seeing, because I know when I used to do this, as I was looking through the shelves back in the day when shelves used to be loaded, I would set all the figures I was thinking about getting, because like, I'd be like, oh, I like this guy, and I would put them all. I'd make like a big pile. I used to have 5 or 6, a store of guys just laying down here on this open area, and then I'd grab in my back pocket, check my wallet, see I could only afford 2 or 3 if I was lucky, sometimes only 1, and then I would have to like pick and choose, like slowly eliminating, like, oh, there's a chance this guy won't sell, so he'll be here next time, or oh, there's a chance that this guy that they'll have more of him, or oh, this guy is more rare or is more important to me, or I could have more fun with this guy, or whatever the case may be. I was always like decision making with these guys, but as you guys can see here laying down, we have an elite, I believe that's the top talents elite, Finn Balor, and then we have a Network Spotlight Asuka, very nice Asuka figure, but I have the NXT Asuka figure, and I really don't think I've played with it or touched it at all since I got it, and I think I got it for Christmas 2 years ago, so I've had it over a year, and it has been in the same shelf, or the same spot on the shelf that I put it before. I don't think I've ever touched that figure, so I really didn't feel the need to get another Asuka, but this one is pretty cool with the headdress and all. With that said, hopefully you all did enjoy it. I do thank you all so very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.